Hello, everyone. This is Edgar Malone again. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about today, as I talk about one of the daily devotions here, is a very familiar passage. And it comes out of Philippians, the fourth chapter, and the 13th verse. A lot of you already know it, but it's something that I hope all of you, take with you. And it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you think about all of the things that you try to do in your life, if you try to do it under your own power, you have all of these gurus that will tell you, hey, if you read my book or if you get on my channel, I will show you the 5 steps, the 3 steps, the 10 steps on how to improve your life, how to improve your finances, how to improve your family. You see all of these things that is out there. But one of the things that will never fail, if you put your trust in God, if you put your trust in Jesus, one of the things you can always rest assured about is you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. When it says that all things, it don't mean, just some of these things or maybe 90% of it, but that 10%, nobody can get there. When you put your trust in God and when you truly has the faith that God will help you, that Jesus will lead you, if you truly have that faith, there is nothing that can truly stop you as long as it's within God's will. That is why a lot of people is like, well, Jesus never helped me to become a millionaire. Well, it wasn't in his will to give you 1 million, but it is his will to make sure that anything that you try to do within your career, within your life, if it's within his will, you would be able to do any of it. And regardless of what people say, regardless if you have that degree or not, regardless of whatever, if you put your, trust in him, you put your faith in him, you can do all things who strengthen you. And that strengthen part really ties in well because whenever you're trying to work towards something, we all know what it is. It's like you hit that roadblock, you hit that crossroads, you hit that one thing in your life where you don't think that you can go any further. It's like you hit that glass ceiling. You just seem like something is keeping me keep going, and you become weak at that period because you're trying to figure out, how can I get over this hurdle? How can I climb this mountain that's in front of me? And when you think about where your strength comes from, when you realize it's not in your education, when you realize it's not in your friends and family, even though they love you, when you realize it's not in any of those things, and you put your trust in Jesus, put your trust in God, he will strengthen you to get over that hurdle, that one degree that you thought that you could never attain, and all of a sudden you're walking across that stage with that diploma, that one job opportunity that you never thought that you would be qualified for, but you went in and you continued to be rejected. But that one time you actually went in for that interview, and that one person gave you that chance to prove that you could do that job even though you wasn't supposedly qualified, and you became one of the best workers in the company. When you put your trust in him and allow him to give you the strength, you can do all things. And I hope that this helped you along today.